Okay, 5th grade. So to create our sculpture totem poles, we're going to be using a cardboard box, to be the base for our totem pole, but it needs to be assembled. So to do that, we're going to use the help of a glue gun that I just dropped the cord to, but you get the idea. So this is a glue gun. What it does is it takes a glue stick and gets it really, really hot so that it comes and melts out the end here. Now this one's currently not plugged in, but before we glue, we gotta talk a little bit about safety and how to operate this. One, your glue guns will all be plugged in with a cord here on the floor. You need to be careful of the cord, watch where you're walking, don't trip on the cords because that can happen. So this is a glue stick. The glue stick goes into the end of the glue gun right here. Now mine doesn't fit right now because there's already one in there, and in order to operate the glue gun, I pull the trigger. Why it's called a glue gun, and it will shoot molten hot glue out of the end there. Safety wise, 1, watch out for your cord, and 2, don't touch this. This is very, very hot, and the metal is even hotter. So you can test that your glue gun is on and warm by touching the black part right here. It will feel really warm, okay? That means it's on. That means you don't want to touch any of this over here. When you're not using your glue gun and you go to set it down, you don't even want to set it to where it's pointed towards you because you might be doing something and accidentally burn yourself. So always point to the nozzle of the glue gun away from you when you are not using it. All right, so that's our basic glue gun safety. Please know that if you are doing anything that you shouldn't be doing with the glue gun, like putting glue places it doesn't go, or pointing it at each other, or even pretending, oh, careful, I'm gonna get you, you lose it, and you will not do this project, and you will have an office referral. So they're big adult tools. I expect you to act like an adult when you are using them. All right, let's talk about assembling our box. All right, so to assemble our box, it comes flat like this. You're just gonna pop it open so that it is box shaped. You are going to take 2 of the flaps and push them down, and then these 2 flaps will go on top like this. Normally we would tape a box because you'd want to get into it again. For this, we don't want to be able to get into it again, so we're just going to put hot glue on these flaps here. So I'm gonna give it a nice good coat here. Now the thing with hot glue is I have to kind of work fast because it dries really, really quick. So I've got that on. I'm gonna press that down. If I need to pull my hand up on the inside and press so that it stays put, I can do that. Okay, got 1 flap put down. I'm gonna wanna put the next one down. But now that we've got a box put together, we're going to give it a base coat of paint. So whatever color that you choose is fine. You don't care what color you want your base color to be. Remember, totem poles are often brightly painted. I'm gonna go with purple for my totem pole here. Now the goal with this is to paint all the edges. I do not need to paint the bottom though. I'll paint the top too just to be safe, but I don't need to paint the bottom because it's going to set on something, so I'm not gonna see it. So when we paint, just want to take our time, get a nice even coat of paint here, okay? When you were in 1st grade, you may have done like this to paint. You're too old for that now, okay? So you get paint on our brush, we go back and forth to get a nice even coat of paint. It's not a rush, it's not a race. We want it even, we don't want to see a bunch of crazy brush strokes everywhere. We just want a nice solid color. If we get anywhere we've got big old globs like that, you're gonna want to smooth that out. You want to try and avoid globs on your box. If you have globs, guess what? They're gonna dry that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint my whole box here.